To make this beautiful mushroom fry, we're going to need 2 bay leaves. Now ensure the oil is nice and hot. 2 peppercorns, 4 cloves, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. Once these come to a nice purple, I'm going to add 1 large onion, finely chopped. We wait until the onions slightly change shade. To expedite the cooking, I'm going to add half a teaspoon of salt. Okay. So I'd used about 3 tablespoons of oil. So we wait until the onions slightly change shade. Now that we see that the onions have slightly browned, I'm going to add half a teaspoon of turmeric powder and just about 1/4 teaspoon of red chili powder. Add 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. Okay, give this a nice mix. Okay, now you realize because you add the salt, your cooking is really fast. Your spices cook really fast. Your onions are nice and soft already. Okay, now at this stage I'm going to add 2 small tomatoes finely chopped. Now mushrooms as such cook really fast, so which is why we'll ensure that the tomatoes are really fine when they are chopped, and keep dabbing them and pressing them so that they ooze out all the water and they are extremely soft and have released all the water, because the mushrooms will cook very fast, so we don't need any extra water in our dishes. Okay, one of the things with mushrooms is while this is cooking, you could chop your mushroom. Now you need to remember that as soon as you bring the mushroom, it's best made then. But before you begin this dish, just chop the mushrooms only then, because mushrooms tend to become slightly browned and then they kind of alter the taste as well. And mushrooms are the best stir-fry vegetables that you could use as a side salad or as a side dish or as main course dish. Extremely flexible, and they taste lovely when they're made the right way. And there are about 39,000 types of mushrooms that are available in the world. And America, rather North America, is one place that has over 3,000 varieties. They have different shades, different colors, different flavors. It's amazing. In fact, there are some mushrooms which are so rare that they're grown like basically only about 2 weeks in a year, and that's about it. So imagine, that's how important mushrooms are to a lot of people, and we don't realize that. But mushrooms can really become a beautiful dish if made well. Okay, and so chop them just before you make this dish, otherwise they're going to get browned, and the flavor also gets altered. So I'm just going to ensure that my tomatoes become nice and soft and kind of ooze out all the water, more like a semi-solid paste. I'm going to let this cook for about 2 minutes. Now that my tomatoes have become nice and soft, I've added about 1 cup of water, and I've added my baby mushrooms. So all I've done is I've brought baby mushrooms. I've just cut them into medium pieces and added them to my mixture. One of the things with mushrooms is, just before making the dish, you need to start chopping them. Don't chop them earlier because they tend to become browned and the flavor also gets altered. So chop them just before you're going to make the dish. And try and get baby mushrooms. However, some people say it doesn't make a difference, but I really like the flavor of baby mushrooms. But really any kind of mushrooms that you have, just toss out the stem and then you could use the mold. But however, some people like it along with the stem, and you can just chop it into medium pieces and add it. You don't need to peel anything out of the mushrooms. Also, mushrooms don't undergo photosynthesis, so they don't need any sunlight to grow. They grow in moderate conditions, and they just need rain. And it's a beautiful, a vegetable to if you make it well, it really tastes nice and lovely. Lovely main course dish, lovely stir-fried side dish, absolutely anything. And trust me, try this recipe and you're going to love it. You're going to love the taste and the flavor of the mushroom. And you're going to keep making this with different sauces. So anyways, I've added 1 cup of water, tossed the mushrooms along with my onion and tomato mixture. And I'm just going to close the lid and let this cook 3 to 4 minutes on low flame. So since I have a nice glass lid, I'm going to see until it starts really boiling, and the quantity of water is to half its current quantity, and then I'm going to open up the lid and kind of show you the next step of the stir fry. Okay, I have opened up the lid, and as you see, the water is less than half its quantity. My mushrooms have obviously got nicely boiled, and they've given a nice shade as well, a nice light brown color. I like that. So I'm gonna get this out into a separate dish, and I'm gonna then show you the stir fry. And now in the same pan, I'm gonna use the same pan. I'm gonna add about 50 gram of cooking butter. I'm adding about 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste, 1 teaspoon of coarse pepper powder. You can lower the flame. 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper powder. Mix this well. Ensure you turn off the flame or put it at the lowest because the pan is nice and hot now. Okay, sprinkle some coriander leaves. Give this a nice mix. And then I'm going to toss my mushroom mixture back into this. Give this a nice mix. Look at this, it really looks like some lovely meat pieces or chicken or turkey chopped and made into a nice tossed fry. Let this cook for about a minute on low flame. I'm going to add the rest of my salt. That's just about 1/4 teaspoon. I'm going to add about half a teaspoon of garam masala powder. Mix this well. Wow, look at the aroma. Honestly guys, this really looks like some lovely stir-fry restaurant dish, and that's precisely the way we make it in the restaurant. So really no harm trying this in your households. Okay, so this is ready, and this can be served piping hot. You can serve this with plain fried rice, plain steamed rice. If you want to make it Indian, serve it with some roti. It also goes with nice baked bread. So that way also this is an excellent dish. So enjoy. So thank you very much, and hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and you guys will try it out in your homes. And do write to me if in case you want me to really teach you or to cook with you a recipe of your choice. I'll be more than happy because I believe in inspiring a lot of people to cook. And now that I have that kind of expertise, I want to pass it on to everyone. So thank you, and see you again in my next video. Bye bye.